Hello, welcome to My Dreams Academy. This is TS NP DCL 2018 AE paper electrical stream and part 5th video. The question number is 41. We need to calculate the residue of 1 by z square plus a square under whole square at z is equals to ia. So how we have to calculate the residue will be calculated like this. The residue will be calculated like this. That is nothing but we need to calculate it z is equals to ia. Okay, that is 1 by n minus 1 factorial. Here n is 2. Okay, n minus 1, that is 1. Z minus z naught, that is nothing but we are finding the residue at z naught. Then function f of z. Where the function f of z is this one. Okay, now 1 by n minus 1 and one more thing, if like this d to the power of n minus 1 by dz n minus 1. So this is the total formula. Now here the our function is 1 by z square plus a square whole square. I am writing that z square, this is nothing but z square is equals to minus a square. Okay, z square is equals to minus a square. I can write like this also, z is equals to plus or minus ia. Okay, so I am writing like this, that is z plus ia, z minus ia whole square. Total we have square. Now we need to calculate it, z is equals to ia, that is nothing but z minus ia whole square. At this place we have to consider. So multiply z minus ia whole square to this one, this will get cancelled. Now we need to do differentiation this with respect to z. So do the differentiation d by dz. Okay, the function with respect to z, that is u by v method. Okay, v differentiation of u, that will give 0, minus u differentiation of this one, so it will give 2 into z minus z plus ia divided by z plus ia whole power 4, isn't it? Okay, z plus ia square, so square power square will give 4. z plus ia will get cancelled, this will give minus 2 z plus ia power 3. Now minus 2 divided by, in place of z we need to substitute ia plus ia, that is 2ia power 3. So that is nothing but minus 2 power 3 8 I cube, I square value is minus 1 into I, so minus I, a is nothing but what, a cube only, Now what we need to see here, z is equals to ia. I have substituted 2ia, so I is nothing but minus. Okay, so 2 will get cancelled, 2 on the 2 4s, so it will give 1 by 4i a cube. I value is in the denominator, but see the options, every option I is in the numerator only, take into numerator, so it will give minus I divided by 4a cube, What is the answer? The correct answer is B. Like this we need to calculate the residue of one function at z is equals to z naught. Now we are going to see the next question. This question is from maths 42. Question number 42. The question is dy by dx is equals to y square minus x square divided by y square plus x square. Now y of 0 is equals to 1, and h is equals to 0.2. Then the value of k1 by fourth order RK method. RK is nothing but Ranjikutta method. Okay, Ranjikutta method. So we need to calculate k1. So options are A 0.2, B 0, C 0.1, D 0.4. Now we need to calculate the answer for this one. Yes, tell me how to calculate answer for this one. That is, the k1 will be calculated like this. K1 is equals to h into f of x0 comma y0. So where h, the value of h is 0.2 into f of x0 comma y0. We need to substitute x0 value, y0 value in this. So that is nothing but x0 is equals to 0, y0 is equals to 1. Substitute these two values in this. So y square, that is 1 minus 0, 1 plus 0, it will give 0.2. So what is the correct answer? The k value is 0.2. Option A is correct. Question number 42, the answer is option A. Now we are going to see question number 43. Question number 43. The question is from network theory. Yes. For the circuit shown below, what is the value of Thevenin's voltage across X, Y? Okay, the circuit is this one. 12 volts, 6 ohm, the current is Ix. Next, the current flowing through this one, that is 3Ix. Next, 3 ohm. Yes, like this. 1 ohm. X, Y. The options are option A 12 volts, option B 8 volts, option C 6 volts, option D 4 volts. So which option is correct? We need to calculate the Thevenin's voltage across the load. Okay, this is the load, that is XY. We need to calculate the Thevenin's voltage. In order to calculate the Thevenin's voltage, we need to open circuit the load. That is nothing but remove the load. Now we need to calculate the voltage across this V Thevenin's. So the current is coming like this Ix, and the current coming from this is 3Ix. Total how much current will go from this resistor? That is from the KCL, the entering current is equals to leaving current. Entering current Ix and entering current 3Ix. Ix plus 3Ix will give 4Ix. The current flowing through this one is 4Ix, and the voltage across this one. So what is the voltage across this one? So V Thevenin's is equals to current flowing through that one into the resistor. Okay, it will give 4 into 3, 12 into Ix. But we need to calculate in terms of values. Okay, for that I am writing KVL like this. Now minus 12 plus 6 into Ix plus 4 into 3, that is 12 Ix is equals to 0. From this, calculate Ix. 6 plus 12, 18 Ix is equals to 12. 6 2s are 6 3s are, Ix is equals to 2 by 3. Is this answer? No. We need to calculate Thevenin's voltage. The Thevenin's voltage is equals to 12 into the Ix value is 2 by 3. Ix value is 2 by 3. 3 1s are, 3 4s are. The answer is 8 volts. So which option is correct? Option B is correct. Option B is correct. This is the Thevenin's voltage for the question number 43. Now we are going to see question number 44. This question is also from network theory only. What is the value of I2 in the network shown in the below? We need to calculate I2. Minus plus 4 volts eight volts V1 plus minus, the current is flowing like this, (16 volts) 10 V1, the current is I2. The current is I2. We need to find the I2 value. Okay. Option A, that is minus 80 ampere. Option B, that is 60 ampere. Option C, that is minus 40 amperes. Option D, that is 40 ampere. Now, yes, very simple question only. We need to calculate I2. Okay. Apply KVL in this. Apply KVL in this. That is plus 4 minus 8 plus V1 is equals to 0. KVL in this loop. So 4 minus 8 minus 4. V1 is equals to 4 volts. V1 is equals to 4 volts. Substitute in this 10 into 4, that is 40. 10 into 4, that is 40. But the current direction is like this, but this current direction is opposite to this one. So I2 is equals to minus 10 V1, that is minus 10 into 4, that is minus 40 volts. Which option is correct? Sorry, minus 40 amperes. So which option is correct? That is option C is correct. This is what question number 44. Next we are going to see question number 45. This question is also from network theory only. Question number 45. The circuit is given like this. Ten amperes, the capacitor value is 0.5 microfarads. And this is 1 Henry. Current I like this, and the voltage across this one is V of T. The voltage across this one is V of T. Now, for the network shown below, the switch is closed at t is equals to 0. The switch is closed at t is equals to 0. What is the value of dv by dt? What is the value of dv by dt? Voltage is this one, okay, dv by dt at t is equals to 0 plus after switch closed. 0 plus is nothing but switch closing, after switch closing. So option A. What is the units of dv by dt? That is volt per second, 10 power 7 volt per second. Option B, that is 3 into 10 to the power of 5 volt per second. Option C, that is 4 into 10 to the power of 7 volt per second. Option D, that is 2 into 10 to the power of 7 volt per second. Now which option is correct? That we are going to see now. First of all, switch is closed at t is equals to 0. Switch is closed at t is equals to 0. Before t is equals to 0, that is t is equals to 0 minus. T is equals to 0 minus before switch close. So what is the current flowing through inductor? The current flowing through the inductor is 0 and voltage across the capacitor is also 0. Current flowing through the inductor is 0, voltage across the capacitor is also 0. When the switch is closed, okay, the switch is closed, the current 10 ampere and switch is closed. This is 2 ohm and inductor. We have inductor and we have capacitor like this. Okay. When t is equals to 0 minus, the inductor will be short circuited, the capacitor will be open circuited. At t is equals to 0 plus, the inductor will be open circuited, the capacitor will be short circuited. The capacitor will be short circuited. We need to calculate the current flowing through the capacitor. Now, if it is short circuited, always the current will flow from low resistive path. Okay, the current always will flow from low resistive path. Here the low resistive path is this one only, short circuited. So the maximum current will flow through this one only. 10 ampere current will flow from this. Now we need to calculate dv by dt. dv by dt. How I can calculate dv by dt? Vc, capacitor voltage Vc is equals to 1 by c integration of I dt. From this, differentiate both sides, it will give dv by dt is equals to I by c. dv by dt is nothing but dv by dt is equals to I by c. What is the current flowing through this one? That is 10 ampere. What is the capacitor value? That is 0.5 microfarad. So 10 by 0.5 microfarad. So 10 by 0.5, that is nothing but what? So 20 microfarad. So which option is correct? There is no option 20 microfarad, but the option, see the option D, that is 2 into 10 to the power of 7. Sorry, this is minus 7. 2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 volt per second. Okay, 2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 volt per second. So see this one, it will give 2 into 10 to the power of minus 7 volt per second. So option D is correct. Option D is correct. This is question number 45. Next we are going to see question number 46. Question number 46, that is Z parameters. Z11 is equals to 40 ohms, Z22 is equals to 30 ohms, Z12 is equals to Z21, which is equals to 20 ohms. Okay. Now calculate A and B values of the same two-port network. Option A 2, 40. Option B 40, 2 ohms. Option C 0.05, 1.5 ohms. Option D 1.5, 0.05 ohms. Now we have Z parameters. We need to calculate ABCD parameters. In that we have to calculate A and B values. First of all, we are going to write Z parameters, that is V is equals to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2. This is V1. V1 is equals to Z11 I1, Z12 I2. Similarly, V2 is equals to Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Now, I am going to write ABCD parameters. ABCD parameters is V1 is equals to AV2 plus BI2. I1 is equals to CV2 plus DI2. In order to calculate A value, we need to make I2 is equals to 0. I2 is equals 0. Make I2 is equals to 0 in this. If I2 is equals to 0, so how we can calculate A value? That is V1 by V2. If you make V1 by V2, will give A. So, at I2 equal to 0, V1 by V2 is nothing but A. V1 by V2 is nothing but A. That is nothing but V1 by V2, that is nothing but Z11 divided by Z21. So, what is the value of Z11? That is 40. What is the value of Z21? Z21 equal to Z12 is equals to 20. So, 40 by 20. The value is 2. Value of A is 2. So, which option is giving 2? Option A is giving 2. Okay. Now, also we going to check, we are going to check B value also. So, B value will be calculated like this. In order to calculate the B value, we need to make V2 equal to 0. Make V2 equal to 0. Yes, V2 is equals to 0. At V2 equals to 0, V1 by I2 is equals to B. B will be calculated like this. V1 by I2 at V2 is equals to 0. Make V2 equal to 0 in this. So, it will give Z21 I1 is equals to minus Z22 I2. Z22 I2. And but we have to calculate V1 by I2. Okay, V1 by I2. Z2 is equals to, it will give Z21 divided by Z22 I1. Z21 divided by Z22 I1. Now, substitute this in the equation number 1. V1 is equals to Z11 I1, Z11 I1, Z12 into I2. I2 value is Z12, Z21 divided by Z22 into I1. Okay. V1 is equals to Z11 value is 40 plus Z12 into Z21, 20 into 20, that is 400 divided by Z22 value is 30. Calculate this total value, it will give 40. Okay, calculate this total value, it will give 40. Now we are going to see question number 40. Question number 47. This is also from network theory. This is 6 ohms and the inductor value is J2 and this value is minus J4. So, what is the question? The power factor of the circuit shown in the figure given below. We need to calculate the power factor of this one. Option A, that is 1 by root 13 lag. Option B, that is 3 by root 13 lag. Option C, 1 by root 13 lag. Option D, 3 by root 13 leading power factor. Lagging and lagging, this is also lagging, this is leading, this is also leading. Now we need to calculate which option is correct. Okay, these two are connected in parallel. These two are connected in parallel. What is the combination of parallel connection? That is 2i into minus J4 divided by 2i plus J4i. So, it will give minus 2i, 2i will get cancelled, minus will get cancelled, and J4. The parallel combination of this is in series with this one. is in series with this one, that is j plus 6. So this is the impedance value. Okay, this is the impedance value. If the z value is like this, r plus jx, this is lagging power factor. If z value is r minus jx, this is leading power factor. So 6 plus j4 value is lagging power factor, whether it is correct or whether it is correct or leading power factor is wrong, only lagging power factor. Now we have to see 1 by root 13 is correct or 3 by root 13 is correct. Okay. Now the power factor will be calculated like this, that is cos pi is equals to r by z, where the value of r is 6, divided by z value is nothing but under root of 6 square, that is 36, plus 4 square, that is 16. So 6 by, it will give root 52. 6 by, I can write 2 into root 13. 52 is nothing but 4 into 13. Okay, root 4 value is 2. 2 ones are 2 threes are. So 3 by root 13 is correct. 3 by root 13, that to lagging power factor. The lagging power factor will be decided from this, and the value of the power factor is calculated from this, that is r by z. Power factor is r by z. This is what about question number 47. Next, question number 48. Which of the following is not true? Question number 48. Which of the following is not true? In series RLC circuit, half power frequency mod z is equals to root 2 into r. Option B. In series RLC circuit, half power frequency mod z is equals to root 3 times of r. Option C. The sharpness of the resonance in RLC series resonance circuit is measured by quality factor. And option D, that is in a series RLC resonance circuit, half power frequency and resonance frequency is related like this, that is f0 is equals to under root of f1 into f2, that is half power frequency at lagging power factor, half power frequency at leading power factor. Now which option is wrong in this? At half power frequency, the impedance value is mod z is equals to root 2 times of r. This is correct. And the sharpness factor is nothing but quality factor of the conductor. If it is series RLC circuit, how we can able to calculate quality factor of the conductor? That is omega L by R. This is the quality factor for series RLC circuit. Similarly, series RC circuit, what is the quality factor of this one? That is 1 by omega RC. This is the quality factor. Similarly, what is the quality factor for RLC series circuit? That is 1 by R under root of L by C. This is the quality factor for series RLC circuit. Then what is the quality factor for parallel circuit? That is reverse than this of, that is R by omega L. Similarly, for this one, omega RC. Similarly, parallel RLC circuit, R into under root of C by L. Now, this is the sharpness of the quality factor. Now, F0 will be calculated like upper cutoff frequency into lower cutoff frequency. So, which option is wrong? That is option B. Mod Z value is not equals to root 3 times of R. Next, question number 49. Question number 49 is from measurements. In a measuring 3-phase power by 2 watt meter method. This is the second question from the 2 watt meter method. So, 2 watt meter, the corresponding power factor of the load, if the 2 watt meters read equal, W1 is equals to W2. And second one, 1 watt meter reads 0. Remaining entire power will be calculated by second watt meter. Now we need to calculate the power factor. First question is W1 is equals to W2. Next condition is 1 watt meter reads 0. Another watt meter reads entire power. We'll see option A, that is 0 unity. Option B, 0.5 unity. Option C, 0.866 unity. Option D, unity and 0.5. Which option is correct? If W1 is equals to W2, it will happen 2 times. If W1 is equals to W2 will happen 2 times. That is, if the angle is equals to 0, if the angle is equal 0, the power factor is unity. At this condition, W1 is equals to W2. Similarly, if the angle is equals to 90 degrees, the angle between voltage and current is 90 degrees, the power factor is 0, W1 is equals to minus W2. Here also W1 is equal to W2, here also W1 is equal to W2. But the magnitude is same, but the magnitude is opposite. Okay? And for option A, we have 0, 0, 0.866 and 1. 0.866 is wrong. Okay? And 0.5 also wrong. Whether it is 0 or whether it is 1. Whether it is unity power factor or a 0 power factor. Unity power factor gaani, 0 power factor gaani. Next we are going to see second condition. If theta is equals to 30 degrees, then what happened? Theta is equal to 30 degrees. The power factor is 0.866. In this, 1 wattmeter is greater than that of second wattmeter. Okay, so W1 is equals to 2 times of W2. Okay, next, theta is equals to 60 degrees. If the theta equal to 60 degrees, that is power factor is 0.5. W1 is equals to 0, W2 is equals to total entire power. So, theta equal to 60 degrees, 0.5, W1 equal to 0. Ikkada condition kuda W equal to 0. So, first one is unity power factor or a 0 power factor, but the second one is 0.5. See the first one. The second one it is giving 1. So, it is wrong answer. So, which one is correct? That is unity power factor and 0.5. Unity power factor and 0.5. Next question, that is question number 50. Question number 50. This question is also from measurements only. So, total 3 questions are asked from 2 wattmeter method. The current coil of the wattmeter, generally it is like this. The current coil of the wattmeter is series with the one of the line. Take this line. Okay, this is current coil. Current coil is like this, and the voltage coil between remaining 2 phases. So it will give reactance power. Okay, it will give reactive power. If you calculated like this, it will give active power. If the connection is like this, it will give reactive power. So option A, total 3-phase active power. So option A is wrong. Option B, total 3-phase active power divided by √3. This is also wrong. Option C, total 3-phase reactive power. It will not measure total 3-phase reactive power. It will measure total reactive power divided by √3. So option D is correct. If the connection is like this, the current coil is in series with the one phase and the pressure coil with the other 2 phases, it will measure the reactive power but not 3-phase reactive power divided by √3 times. So it will give Q is equals to VL IL sin pi. VL IL sin pi. But the total 3-phase reactive power is equals to Q is equals to √3 times of VL IL sin pi. If you wanted to calculate this one from this, so divide with the √3. So option D is correct. Thank you all. This is what about 41 to 50 questions.